What's going on, all you horror lovers out there? Horror with Hoss coming back to you with my second part of my DVD horror movie collection. In the first part, I showed you my DVDs of my TV series and movie collections. In this one, I'm going to start covering my single movie titles. Probably be a part 3 coming up to get the second half of it, as I don't want to make these videos too terribly long. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one here, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Pretty much every horror collection I've seen on YouTube has this movie in their collection. Very justly deserved. It's a great fun horror movie. Chiodo Brothers, excellent, I think. Got Pet Sematary 2. I like this one. To me, Clancy Brown makes this movie just a great fun movie there. Got Cujo, another Stephen King title here. Another classic, The Exorcist. Had this one a while. Everybody has this in their collection. I don't think I've seen one yet that doesn't have it. Next, I've got Night of the Living Dead. This is not the original. This is the remake with the Tom Savini effects in it. I think a good one. Of course, Tony Todd's in this one, from Candyman. As far as a remake goes, I think they do a great job. We've got Hellraiser, the original. Just that look on that title. In the video stores, when you saw this one, it just begged you to say, hey, rent this. You got to rent this. Classic. The only other Hellraiser movie I have on DVD, we've got part 3 here, Hell on Earth, which I think is, the last great, as far as in the series. I don't have past part 3, but so I've got Stepfather 2. This is a Synapse release. Good movies to have in your collection. You'll see the other one at a later date. I've got some of my Screen Factory ones on DVD. We've got The Howling. We've got The Fog. The next one, Not of This Earth. Tracy Lord's in it. Tracy Lords. Next couple I've got 4 movie collections. This one has Dungeon Master, Cellar Dweller, Contamination Point 7, and Catacombs. Some good ones to add. Some of these I'm going to be showing now are out of print. The next one is another 4 movie collection. We've got What's the Matter with Helen, The Godsend, The Vagrant, and The Outing. The Vagrant, I like that one a lot on here. It's got Bill Paxton in it. Something I never realized until I started watching a lot of horror movies is that Bill Paxton was in quite a few. A lot of people know him from stuff like Twister and other more modern stuff, but he was in quite a few horror movies. A lot of people forget that. Next up, we've got a 2 movie collection here, The Evil and Twice Dead. Both, I think, are good movies. Then we've got The Terror Within and Dead Space. All these, of course, Roger Corman titles. Terror Within 2 DVD. They recently had a quick buy type thing where they had The Terror Within 2 on Blu-ray. I did not get that, and I don't think you can get it anymore from Screen Factory unless you find it online somewhere. This was a Code Red release here. Had Arlie Ermy in it. He was the main draw on this one. But this next one here, comedy, definite comedy. Shriek, If You Know What I Did Last Friday the 13th. Parody type movies. Of course, the main one, Scary Movie, that the Wayans brothers did, that gets more of the love, but this is definitely a fun one, I think. Next up, we got Red Dragon, following in the Hannibal Lecter series of movies. These next 2, these are the only Final Destination movies I have, and these are on DVD. Got part 2, and then part 3. The original one I think I had on VHS. I never replaced that one, but these were some older ones I had. Next up, Joyride. Good movie. Definitely suspenseful. keeps you engaged the whole movie. Next up, Peter Jackson movie, The Frighteners. Always like this one, Michael J. Fox. Everybody knows him from Back to the Future, but I think this was another great movie he was in. We've got Death Proof. Quentin Tarantino. Definitely a fun horror type movie. Utilizing cars. This is the only video game crossover movie that I have. That would be Doom. Definitely not the best, but I don't think it's the worst either. Got the original Cloverfield. Not the best payoff, but I still like it. We've got Eli Roth, Hostel. First intro to Eli Roth. Definitely not for the weak stomach. Next up, Zombieland. Great horror comedy. Next up, we've got I Am Legend. This one's still sealed. I got this as a Black Friday deal one year. But I have seen the movie. I just haven't opened this one. It's got kind of put to the back of the collection, I guess you could say. Next up, we got Holidays. It's an anthology horror. Good one to add to the collection. I don't know if some of you have this or not. I've seen it in some people's collections, but I really was surprised by this one. We've got Nicolas Cage, Mandy. Very psychedelic movie. It was something else. I'd heard a lot of people talk about this one. Was kind of afraid to give it a try, but I was able to find that on DVD, and I liked it. Next up, we've got Maggie. Definitely a different role for Schwarzenegger to see him in. I've got a lot of his older movies on DVD, but I like that one. Critters Attack. Not that good in my opinion, but you know, I see what they were trying to do at least. And yeah, that's all I can say on that one. And lastly, for this video that we'll be doing, I've got the Mortuary Collection, a newer pickup. This was a Shudder release, of course. Anthology horror, and of course you got the great Clancy Brown, as I mentioned, who was a favorite for me in Pet Sematary 2, and he does a great job in this one as well. That's all for this video. As I said, I'll finish up my horror DVD collection in the next one. I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you really like this video, though, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be able to know when my next video is going to come up. And yeah, I just look forward to continuing to add videos and be an active part of the horror movie community, the excellent horror movie community on YouTube. Thanks for checking out my video. I really do appreciate it. Hope y'all have a great day, and peace.